Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market opens up here in about 3 minutes. Very quickly, when I say live, what I mean is that this is a situation where I'm recording myself, seeing the information for the very first time, compared to having already recorded everything and now coming back and explaining what's already happened in hindsight. So this is not a trade recap. This is not some sort of post commentary. I literally don't know what's coming next. So in other words, if you just want an unscripted, raw, nitty-gritty look into what it's like to be a day trader, how day trading can play out, then this will be a video for you. So I will go ahead and pause for now, and I'll be back at the open. All right, watching Dash here, short at 115. And taking that out for, what in the world? 14 share. Did I get short 14 shares? Then I'm so long. Oh, I'm long right now. I'm long 28 shares at 113. Okay, well, okay, there we go. Up 126 now on a quick scalp. That was counter kind of context, but I liked it based on the pre-market. Right there, took that break on the pre-market chart, which in hindsight shoulda, coulda, woulda held longer. But this market is one where, as of now, I'm treating it as more of a scalper's market, and one where I'm not going to plan on necessarily that sort of continuation, which happened there. But like I said, I stuck with the plan. I wanted to scalp. Plus, it is still a bullish context, so I need to factor that in. But what, that trade lasted all of, I'm looking at the timestamps right here. If you're not familiar with my screen, it shows when I got in and out of things. So yeah, that was literally like a 7-second trade. Let's just call it 10 seconds. A little bit longer, I think, because of my, what did I do? No, I sold. How did I end up at, oh, I think I typed it in the wrong spot. Because then, yeah, then all of a sudden I bought. Okay, so I was long 14 shares. So, but yeah, there we go. So I'll take the $125 in 10 seconds. I'm happy with a trade like that. That's kind of bonkers when you think about it. And let's see what else is out there. Again, this is live, so I apologize as I stumble over my words, and I don't mean to have awkward silences, but I'm literally trying to make alerts in my chat room, think for myself, think about the alerts, think about what I'm going to say to you. So I'm truly not trying to make this awkward, but like I said, that kind of just comes with the territory of having this be genuinely live. A lot to think about, a lot to try to process through. But APP, what's going on with this one here? Okay, that's interesting. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead. Oh, wow, Dash. Whoops. Whoops. Well, that one actually showed continuation. That's okay, though. I'm going to take that as an encouragement. Maybe the market's starting to shift around to finally giving a little bit more continuation, which would be fantastic. So if that means that I have to go through a couple of these where I choose to scalp when I should have waited to be a little bit more patient, then so be it. I'll gladly kind of feel a little foolish if that means that the market's going to start to get back to showing a bit more continuation. So what's interesting now is potentially a break of 112.50. Actually, let me get that alerted here. 112.50 upside break point. 1 minute. But do I want to try to take this long? Let's see, 112.50, 110. I'll keep an eye on it. Oh, wow, mRNA just completely collapsed. Okay, I will go ahead and pause. Okay, in at 110. 110.20, looking for a break of 110 here. I am short. So let's see if this thing wants to come down through 110. There is the break. Trying to be patient. Got to keep scalping though. Just don't trust this. All right, 226 now on the day. Again, counter trend because this is still a bullish context. All right, played that one right. Look at that. Bounced right back up. So that is definitely why I'm being very scalpy. Okay, here we go. Well, again, that makes me feel good because I chose right, but it makes me feel bad because, again, not a good sign for the market in terms of just getting continuation. That was a pretty critical break after a big failed move upwards, and then you saw how it behaved. So this is exactly why I'm being quote-unquote scalpy right now, because that would have been that was a winning trade that had I expected this to get follow-through, you know, right now I'd be sitting, I probably wouldn't quite be out, but it'd be in a much different situation. So, yeah, unfortunately, and again, I say unfortunately because that's the type of market we've been dealing with, and I want it to change, but RBLX, what's going? Okay, let me get. So 2 trades, 2 scalps, up 226. And first trade, chose wrong to scalp. Second trade, though, definitely chose right to scalp. Yeah, and I'm watching DA dash off on another monitor, and it's still going up right now. So definitely would have been out of that one for a losing trade. So had I chose, that would have went from a winning trade. Wow, but still, it couldn't even quite give me a dollar move. That's just sad. And RBLX moving. Oh man, that, you know, on Dash, 112.50 still looking interesting. Or did you try to take 110 again? Well, now I'm not sure. Now it feels like a coin flip, so therefore I got to be done with this one for now. So if something feels like a coin flip for you, like if you feel as though like your odds are at 50-50, that's not good enough odds, okay? You need to feel better than that. It needs to be a better probability situation than that. And right now it feels like, I don't know, does this thing want to get up here and break through 112.50? Or does this thing want to actually make a move down through 110? Again, I feel either one is pretty possible. So I feel like it could go either way, 50-50. So I don't like those odds. I'm not okay with 50-50 odds. So at this point, I'll just have to stay away from this one. And I'll keep an eye on it to see if something else potentially forms. But what is that? 914? That's interesting. Tesla 114 flush point, 1 minute. So the question now becomes, am I willing to go red on the day? I'm up 226, so would I be okay if I went red? And I would be fine with that because, and as I always say, because I don't want to come across like an ungrateful, greedy savage, I realize money doesn't grow on trees, but $226 is not like a ton of money. Now, if I was saying $2,026, okay, and I was sitting there saying, yeah, and I'm willing to, you know, lose all that, okay, maybe that's a little bit poor management on my part, but you know, going into red, you know, from 226, that's something that, yeah, what is that on the 5 minute? Yeah, 913. 913, so that'd be 3. Could try it with some option. I don't know. Let's check out the options market here on Tesla. Let's see, 900 puts, maybe. Yeah, 900. How are they doing? Yeah. Wow. So maybe try some puts here at 913, or does Tesla want to make a move back upwards? So again, for those of you, the reason why the screen looks different all of a sudden is because I switched to my options trading setup here. So yes, if you're new or beginner to my channel or whatever, I do trade stocks and options, mainly stocks. You know what? It just dawned on me. Nvidia was one that I wanted to keep an eye on. So I'm curious what sort of pattern here Nvidia is showing. But Tesla does look pretty interesting at the 913 mark. I will say that. So I'm going to keep an eye on that off screen. Come on, Nvidia. Where's the chart at? There we go. Oh, all right. Okay, yeah. This is 251.50. Nvidia 251.50. Push point 1 minute. What is that? 251.50. Okay, I do like that as a potential short. See if it wants to get down to that level. Right? Is that it? 251.50. Yep. There we go. In at 251.50. See if we can get this thing down to. So it took off 50 there. Clay, you said you were going to scalp. All right. That's not. I should have just been all out down around that area for a much better trade than what I got. But again, I want to just sit, be patient, scale out. Look at that. Look at that. Up it goes. I'm in a very weird spot because I actually want to see this thing come down. So it'll have me frustrated that I chose to get out, but it'll have me feeling good that, okay, at least this one did show some continuation. But if it bounces, I'll feel good about myself because, okay, good, I played it right. But then that's also illustrating that the market's, not being, and there it goes. Okay. Well, come on, just break those lows. I realize it kind of rubs in my face that I chose the wrong way to play it. See? Now, that necessarily wouldn't have taken me out of the trade, but yeah, that's exactly what I mean. That's why I'm in the scale. Look at that thing. So, yeah, unfortunately, kind of reinforcing. And maybe it wants to come. All right, so Dash finally did make up its mind. And it did come down. Not a huge move. What did I say Tesla? Oh, yeah, 913-ish, 914-ish. Okay, I still like that, potentially, but no, yeah. Maybe another trade here for a scalp. Let's see. 251.50 again. Stop 250. So basically a dollar stop one. I will take that. 251.50. Risk 150 on it. Do I think that it can get down to that area? No, I got it. No, I can't. Glad I checked the 5 minute. Too many lower shadows. Making me think this could very well be some sort of bottom here for me because of the 5 minutes. So, no. Now, it still could work out, but again, we're at one of these kind of like 50-50 type situations. So the 5 minute is putting me at 50-50, and I don't like 50-50 odds. Yeah, look at the 5 minute now. 2 hammer candles in a row. No, I have no interest in shorting that right now. Why not go long, Clay? There's good reasons for that. Ask me, if you're a premium member, ask me that, and I'd be happy to answer that for you. Dash starting to bleed here. But not really ever any. Tesla maybe coming into play here. But Tesla also seems pretty choppy today. Well, 15 minutes in, I'm up 273. All scalps, because I am in a very scalpy mood. And but that was the plan going in, and I did, like I said, should be up a bit more because I should have just gotten all out of my Nvidia trade. Oh, there goes Tesla. But even, yeah, too choppy. I mean, there's like a little gap down in the chart itself, and the market's already opened up. But like I said, on Nvidia, should have been out all, down around 251 instead of 251.38 and 251.23 had I followed the scalp. But then I again, bad habit. It's not even a bad habit. It's just, that's the habit. It's just, let me scale out, let me scale out. Really, Nvidia? Well, see, that's why there are no guarantees. Look at that. So that's also why aren't you going long? Well, because like I said, there's reasons in there. There it was. But from the short side, so that's again encouraging that it did roll over. But first it had to go through that pretty nasty snap back in the upwards direction. And there goes Tesla. $9.10, excuse me. $9.10. So that's, yeah, no, I don't want to risk that much. Yeah, so the RVR is kind of a little off right now on this one. Shop. What is that? 724 maybe? I'll get that alerted. Let other people take a look at it and make up their mind. Actually, this is a... Wow, Nvidia is really just taking it on the chin now. Okay, Tesla's taking shape here a little bit better now for... Yeah, I can do that. 9.10, 9.12, yeah. So I wouldn't even potentially go red. So I'll just do shares on it though. 9.10 I'm going to watch. Did I miss it? Can I get a back test? Nope. There. Oh, there's the scalp too. Wow, how did I miss that? All right. Well, I missed it though. APP. I think. Why does this sound familiar? I'm pretty sure I. Yeah. I looked at this one earlier, right? Pretty sure I did. I don't know if I've ever traded this one. Potentially a break of the trend line, but I don't know. This thing seems to be moving pretty slow. So, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and pause for now. Well, this is encouraging. At least Nvidia is showing some nice movement to the downside. UPST coming down after a pretty big day previously. And Nvidia just continues to drop. Okay, I will go ahead and pause. All right. Andrew TXG 7950 he brought up. And looking here, I agree. The only problem is I don't know if I've ever even heard of this stock before, but certainly an interesting pattern and kind of a good little example of how the chat room works. Again, am I going to take it just because he took it? No, I'm going to think through it. I'm going to think for myself. It's not a group of sheep or a group of wolves that just help point things out, but everybody, has a desire to think independently. But so, for example, here, I like this setup, but the stock, the way it's trading, almost kind of like watching paint dry, not a whole lot of volume. So I think I will pass on it, but I can see, it's still a very interesting alert. And if he decides to take it, I hope it works out for him. But yeah, I will pass on it now that I've sat here and observed it for a little bit. But what in the world was that? Did that thing just spike up on. I turned around, so I'm pretty. I'll have to watch this video again. I'm pretty sure it didn't look like that when I was just looking at it. I think it was a lot. I don't know what just happened. Let me know in the comment section. Am I crazy here? I could have sworn that thing was not that jumpy. But like I said, I turned my head to look at another monitor where some of these other stocks but Nvidia, very nice move. Tesla ultimately made a nice move down through 910, 907, 910, 3. So that could send me red, which again I'm not opposed to. What if it comes back up to 908? That would, oh no. Whew. See, that's what multiple time frame analysis. Don't like this because check this out. Look where Tesla's playing right now, right at that pink line, 200 period moving average. Last time it played around down there, it bounced. So does that mean it's going to, bounce here? No, of course not. No guarantees, but could it bounce? Yeah, that's certainly a very real possibility. So the unintended kind of learning lesson here is one of those 50-50 odd type situations. I don't like that. Again, to be fair, just because it's, that moving average there does not mean the price will for sure bounce. Because if that was the case, well, then everybody would just buy right there. But is it valid to think that there's a very real possibility it could? Absolutely. So that's why I'm glad you remember multi-time frame analysis. Very, very important. Be aware of other time frames, not just, laser focused on one. Yeah, I could probably be looking at buying, what is that, 111? Yeah, but I'm going to pass on it for now. All right, I'll pause. This is exactly what I meant on Tesla. You can see it did come down. It acted like it wanted to break through these lows. Kind of did, and then whoop, that next candle straight up. Which, how does that look on the 5 minute? Well, right there. Check it out. Once again, bouncing right around that 200 period moving average. I want to be very clear because I don't want people to get a false impression. None of that was guaranteed, but it's also not necessarily shocking to see when you understand, the tool of technical analysis, which I would certainly encourage everybody to learn. Not because it's a perfect tool, but because it can be a very, very great tool to avoid making random decisions, right? That's our job as traders is to avoid randomness, right? We want to approach things in a structured, probabilistic, I think that's a word, way. Okay, I will pause. Have an order at 13.25 for some calls here on Tesla. Although I may be changing that now. I am going to change that to 12.75 now. So Tesla, the stock price itself is going to need to drop down a bit more. And then we'll see if I can pick up some calls on the bid. So that's the plan right now, but I will go ahead and pause. All right, I've adjusted my order down to 12.50. So maybe you get a chance here. So Tesla needs to come down a bit more. Not quite. All right, I'll pause. I'm going to go ahead and get short here. 108 on Dash. Let's see if we can get some movement to the downside here. In at 108.20. See if it wants to come down through 108. Knocking on 108. See if it wants to try again. And I don't think I gave an update on Tesla. Tesla ultimately bounced, never gave me an entry point. It's like watching paint dry now. Okay, out there. So loss on that one. Was looking for the breakdown at that moment. It did not break down, heading back up. So have to pass on it. Might be interested though at 108. So still up 161, still willing to go red on the day. But if it wants to come back down to 108, which looking like it might. 108. So then there again, let's see if I can finally get the break here and get some, more importantly, some movement down through there. And then it just stops, just pauses. All right. Sometimes all you can do is laugh. Sometimes all you can do is just laugh. All right, out there. Now up $63, so just giving away my gains here. $108. It's right there. It's right there. It's a clear point, but it's now suckered me in twice. Is third time the charm where it works, or is third time the charm where I give back my gains officially and go into the red? That's the question right now at this point. ISPO. Oh yeah, this one is just bonkers right now. Keeps getting halted straight up. Yeah, that's so 898 now is 898 to, yeah, I mean that's okay. I'll pause. I mean, at this point, hey, why not? 108 still looks very interesting. So in at 108.05, can we finally get a move? Can we get to 107? Took off some. I want to see if this thing can pick up some momentum down to at least 107. Still have 100 left. Look at this thing. Why can't stuff just break down and just get going? Such a well-defined area. Just get moving. Look at this. Whatever. So I don't know what I made on that with, like 60 bucks. Again, had I scalped, yes. Had I listened to my rules, that would have been a much bigger, that would have been like $100-something gain. But apparently I keep having faith in this market to give me continued moves. So I am the crazy one. What's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So I realized I am the crazy one here. But yeah, at least it finally did break, and it did start to give movement. But there you go. That's just what's been going on recently in the markets. Broke down. You witnessed it. Was looking fantastic. Thought, here we go, 107, and now that fast, it's completely wiped away that move, and then some. I got, yeah, good. I said I was going to scalp, and I broke that rule. I did not scalp there. I took some off, but had I taken everything off where I did, then yeah, that would have been, I mean, that was over 60 cents. So yeah, that would have been at least let's call it a $125 trade instead of the $50 or whatever I made on it. Yeah, look at that. Perfect example why I need to just keep scalping. Broke down, was looking great, and now it's just going right back up. So what am I back up? Up 111. 31-minute video. If you're still here right now, we're friends. I bless your heart. You know, I do try to make these videos entertaining. I guess on the bright side, at least there was a bunch of trades in this one. I've lost count. I don't know. Haven't I taken like 7 trades now? Tesla, though. 897. Okay, well, let's hop over to the options quick. Could there finally be an options potential here? Perhaps. I'll keep an eye on it. But if this thing doesn't work out, then I'm going to call it a day. But I'll keep a close eye on and see if Tesla wants to maybe give a trade. All right, have an order at 1150 for some calls. Tesla's going to need to get down through 895, get probably down near 894 if I have a chance of getting filled. So looking for a break of 895 with a quick move down. Again, even at 894, I'm not quite sure that'll be enough to get me filled at 1150. But I will, again, 895 being very stubborn. Okay, it was broken, but like I said, still going to need to... Okay, there we go. Getting close. Okay, in there. Nice. So let's see if this thing wants to bounce back up now a bit. And all out there for $175. And then, I mean, there you go. Hey, maybe I'm not so crazy. Look at that. Broke down, and just like that, snapped back up. In hindsight, goodness, could have made way more than that. Now, granted, that's hindsight. We can all play that game. All I'm saying is, once again, move to the downside, snap back up. So maybe you can teach a new dog. No, that's not a new, but you get the idea. What a crazy day. So I think, yeah, now I'm up to more than what I was, because when I started to bleed my profits away, I was up 271 at that point. But is this gonna give me another chance? Could I potentially get to do that again? Maybe. If this thing wants to come down again, I'm going to play that same general idea. So yeah, let me keep a close eye on it, and because we're almost at 35 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and I'll pause, and if it looks like maybe another type of that trade, then I'll get the video rolling. And I am going to go ahead and wrap things up. So what a wild day. A wild day with 8 trades. That is, for those of you that are beginners to my channel, to my videos, 8 trades that's definitely not the norm. And probably if I'm being honest with myself, probably a fair critique. I need to think about it more, because again, this is heat of the moment. I'm in real time right now. So I'll need to think about it more, but I am certainly open to the constructive criticism that, Clay, I think you overtraded today. Like I said, I'm not quite sure that's the case because maybe everything I took were justified quality setups. But like, again, you could very well be right in thinking that, and I'm open to that, for sure. Constructive criticism. But like, and maybe that would be a benefit of doing these in hindsight. I could sit here and reflect more so, but like I said, I know that many of you like in the heat of the moment, what's going through my mind, just the kind of rawness of it. But yeah, I don't know. I'll have to think about today. Oh, see? So this would be an interesting setup again. Should I be trying to get some more calls as this thing maybe breaks down again? Or is that over trading? You know what? I'm going to just get super greedy here. Throw something out there at 950. You know what? Let's just get extra greedy. 925. All right, and if I can somehow get filled at 925, and I mean, I'm being super, super greedy right now and thinking that I could potentially get that fill. But if I can, well then I'll take the chance. But I'm going to pause because I'm not going to make you sit here. Okay, well, as I say, we're getting some downwards pressure. Again, if you're not familiar, this is what I'm looking at on my screen. I want to see that potentially drop down to 925. Where I would have a chance to get filled. But Tesla, the stock itself, is going to need to drop down some more. Well, let's see. Nope, that's the bounce I would have been looking for. So nope, didn't quite drop down as much as I needed. So all right, well, almost the ninth trade there, which would have been completely that. Like I said, I got extra greedy, maybe too greedy. Maybe I could have gotten a better entry point, but like I said, I wanted to err on the side of caution there. But overall, thank you. Like I said, we are officially friends. If you're still here with me right now, we are friends. I mean, 37 minutes in, I feel like we've known each other for years. But if you do enjoy these live trade videos, do a couple things for me, please. Let me know that you enjoy these videos because they're not easy to make. There's so much stuff going on. Got to think for myself. Got to think what I'm going to say to you. I got to talk to you. I got to find my own trades. Got to manage my trades. Got to make alerts in the chat room. So I'm not looking for pity. All I'm saying is that I am asking for validation that I'm not a crazy person wasting my time doing these videos. And you can give me that validation by just hitting that like button and leaving a simple comment. Even if it's just say hi. Let me know what you traded today. Are the markets choppy for you? But hitting the like button, leaving a simple comment, communicate to me that you enjoy these videos. But overall, all things considered, I'll take it from going up to going almost back to red to then going back up to above where I was. All over the place, a crazy day, 8 trades, but I'm grateful for it, and I'm grateful that, like I said, we're friends if you're still here right now. So thank you for watching. Again, hit that like button, leave a simple comment below, and if you're interested in learning more about trading, how to build consistency, then I do offer a free class, which I'm going to talk about right now. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.